Roger,
George.
welcome to Von Driscoll Woodworks. You came a long way. I'm in central Wisconsin, and Roger and his wife are up from Ocala, Florida.
Yes.
Not just to stop here. They're off to see family a little bit north of here. But what brings you here, Roger?
Well, I've watched most of your videos. I can't say all for sure, but
My sympathy.
and usually at 2 to 3 in the morning when I'm up and nothing to do, I've got WWOG or GOA on and going through videos, and I'm learning and learning and learning, and I'm an amateur woodworker, nothing very professional. But I have fun with it, and I've always admired your approach to woodworking right from the day one, the first thing I saw.
Well, thanks.
So, thanks for letting us stop by, and thanks for lunch. It's a long way to drive for lunch, but it was worth it. It was worth it.
Well, we're happy to treat you. And what, now, do you have a shop set up at home today?
It's called a garage.
Okay. And well, you're kind of the standard woodworker if you're in a garage. About how many square feet are you in? Couple hundred?
2-car with a 4-foot extension.
Yeah. And what do you have for tools at home? Table saw?
Table saw, bandsaw. Just that was my latest addition. Was a bandsaw by Laguna,
Nice.
and I had to assemble it, and that was a real chore. And it weighs 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So getting it home and in the garage and standing up, putting the chain hook up top and standing it up and so forth. But finally got it up and running, and I'm satisfied with its performance.
And what, is there a kind of stuff you particularly like to make?
Well, I do a lot of work with pallet wood, and we've made a variety of birdhouses and wine racks and picture frames and all kinds of things like that, pretty light duty things. I've not built any furniture, so to speak.
Any amazing material you've come across in the pallets? Like, comes out of the pallet, are you planing it then?
I do sometimes, yep. If I'm making finer wood, then I'll plane it and then mill it to the dimension I need. And
So then has anything really surprised you? Like once you send it through the planer, oh my gosh, this is an amazing looking piece.
I guess I haven't had that experience, but I'm
Not
sure
yet.
would look forward to it. Yes.
Yeah, it's when I used to work for Shopsmith, and we'd get stuff on pallets, and man, every once in a while, maybe something that came from overseas, and the wood would be mahogany or purple heart or something that for us is this incredible imported wood, and to them was just a commodity species. Yeah. Well, the pallet wood is interesting because that's kind of all the rage today. So how about tips for pallet wood? What about, is there junk in the wood? How do you work around to make sure you're not hitting a nail?
I've got a good metal detector for sure. But I had also talked with a restaurateur in our area who had tabletops made from pallet wood. And I talked to him about it, and I said, well, how do you pull it apart, or what do you do? He said, no, I just take a saw and cut the nails. I said, if I hit it, I buy cheap blades. If I hit a nail, no big deal. So he has a different approach to it. I pry it all apart. I usually end up cutting with a jigsaw, cut the pieces out, the slats out. And I'm going to be using what I call the rail part of the
like the 2x4 below.
The 2x4, yeah. Okay. I've got a bunch of those stored up that are going to be legs for my new tabletop, and put that all together.
And primarily, is it hardwoods that are coming out of the pallets?
I kind of separate it between the real soft wood. There's some really soft stuff that.
So it's a mix. The pallets themselves are
they're
not
all
predictable.
Right. A lot of it is just firewood too. I cut them up and burn them in the backyard, you know.
And are you having to pay for the pallets, or are you able to pick them up for free?
No, pick them up free. Last stop was a brand new Dollar General store opened, and they had just stocked it, and there were just piles of pallets out in the front. Driving by, I couldn't go by that, so I stopped. And they were delighted to have me take as many as I could.
Huh.
And there was some nice wood in there. So.
Well, that's cool.
Longer pieces, you know, length is kind of hard thing to come by in a pallet.
So if it's a long pallet, you'll get long rails, but still short. The slats on top are always short, right?
Correct.
So do you have a kind of an end butting technique that if you need the slat material to be longer, that you're, I don't know what, scarfing them together or anything, or
no,
you just don't do that?
I just haven't done that, I guess.
And
I'm a very unsophisticated woodworker, George.
Well, that's okay. If it's fun, then you're okay.
Yeah, but I just got to tell you how much I appreciate your videos and your presentation, and your approach to woodworking is what captured me the first time. So basic and straightforward and honest. And
well, thanks.
I just very much appreciate that.
Thanks. Well,
thanks again for letting me come in.
The manner in which I was taught, and I'm happy to pass it along.
You do a good job of that.
Thanks for stopping in.
You bet. Thank you for having us.
You get the long distance record, Florida to Wisconsin.
Okay. Might have to do this again sometime.
Happy to have you.
All right, thanks.